Most of you will never succeed because you don't even know what real success demands. But today we're tearing the damn veil off with Napoleon Hill's timeless, brutal truth. If you're sick of empty promises and ready to hear what it really takes to win, you're in the right place. Napoleon Hill didn't sugarcoat it, and neither will I. His advice isn't some feel-good nonsense. It's the raw blueprint for building empires. Buckle up, because today we're diving straight into the real secret to massive success. If you don't want success as badly as a drowning man wants air, you're done. Napoleon Hill said it straight. Desire is the starting point of all achievement, not wishful thinking, not daydreaming, a white-hot obsession. You either want it so bad it hurts, or you lose to the man who does. It's not enough to want success casually. It's not enough to hope that maybe someday you'll catch a lucky break. You need to want it like a starving wolf wants a meal. You need to crave it so violently that nothing else matters. Most people fail because their desire is lukewarm at best. They kind of want to be rich. They sort of want to change their lives. Guess what? That half-assed desire gets you nowhere. Life doesn't hand out trophies to the kind of committed. It hands them to the maniacs, the ones who are willing to bleed for it. When Napoleon Hill talked about burning desire, he wasn't talking about some soft little wish you whisper before bed. He was talking about an inner fire so strong it blinds you to anything but the goal. You wake up thinking about it. You go to sleep thinking about it. Every decision you make is either moving you closer or further from that goal, and you cut off everything that doesn't serve it. That's how obsessed you have to be. Look at every billionaire, every world-class athlete, every unstoppable entrepreneur. They didn't stumble into success. They didn't treat their dreams like hobbies. They were possessed by an idea so ferociously that nothing could knock them off course. Right? If you're not willing to sacrifice, you're not serious. If you're still making excuses, you're not serious. If you're still looking for motivation videos every morning to get pumped up, you're not serious. Real desire isn't about motivation, it's about obsession. It's about doing what needs to be done when you're tired, when you're scared, when you're broke, and when the entire world tells you you're crazy. Burning desire is what keeps you moving when everything inside you wants to quit. Burning desire is what makes you unstoppable when most people fold under pressure. When Hill said desire is the starting point, he meant that nothing happens without it. No great company is built, no great book is written, no record is broken. Desire is the engine that powers every action, every sacrifice, every moment of discipline. Without it, you're dead in the water. You want to know why most people end up living lives of quiet desperation? It's not because they aren't talented. It's not because they aren't smart. It's because they never wanted it badly enough to light the fire inside and keep it burning until the job was done. So ask yourself right now, are you obsessed or are you playing games? Are you willing to rip down the walls that stand between you and your dream, or are you still looking for reasons to sit on the sidelines? Success isn't handed out, it's taken. And it's only taken by the ones who want it like their next breath. Period. Hill said it best. Successful people make decisions quickly and firmly. Every second you spend thinking about it is another second someone else is out there making moves. While you're busy second-guessing, doubting, hesitating, planning your backup plans, the winners are already halfway up the mountain, laughing at you from the top. You have to understand this at the cellular level. Indecision is a disease, and it kills dreams faster than failure ever will. The truth is brutal. Successful people are decisive because they know what they want. They don't need a million opinions. They don't need permission. And they sure as hell don't need to feel ready. They choose, they act, they correct along the way. You want real success? Then you need to cut off all other options. I mean it, all of them. Burn the damn bridge behind you so there's no way to retreat. If you have a plan B, you've already decided to fail at plan A. If you leave a little back door open just in case, you're telling the universe, I don't really believe in myself. And guess what? It listens. Success demands total commitment, not half measures and maybes. You either go all in or you stay where you are, broke, forgotten, and filled with regret. Winners know that commitment isn't a feeling. It's a decision made once, with zero hesitation, and defended every single day with ruthless action. History is filled with examples of those who burned their ships. Hernan Cortez didn't conquer Mexico by giving his men an escape route. He ordered the ships destroyed. No way back, victory or death. That's the level of commitment required. Most of you are still clinging to your damn safety nets, wondering why success keeps slipping through your fingers. It's because deep down, you've left yourself an out. You've convinced yourself it's smart to be cautious. No, it's smart to be committed. It's smart to bet on yourself so hard, there's no other option but to win. When you truly decide, and I mean truly, your mind stops fighting you, you stop hesitating, you stop worrying about failure because you know you're not quitting until you get it. Decisions made from that place are bulletproof. You're either climbing over obstacles, busting through them, or burning them to the ground. There's no stopping, no retreat, no whining, only forward, only victory. So today, you've got a choice to make. Are you going to keep waiting for the perfect moment that never comes? Or are you going to rip the damn Band-Aid off, make the decision, and set yourself on fire with purpose? Success is simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. Decide what you want, cut off every other possibility, and attack like your life depends on it, because it does. Time waits for no one. Life rewards the deciders. Be one. Persistence beats talent every damn time. Understand that right now. Life isn't going to hand you what you want on a silver platter. It's going to beat you bloody. It's going to humiliate you, break you down, and spit in your face. And the truth is, most people quit at the first punch. Napoleon Hill didn't sugarcoat it, and neither will I. He warned us, the graveyard is full of people who could have been great if only they didn't quit the second it got hard. Talent? Forget it. Talent is a starting point, not a finish line. The world is littered with talented losers who didn't have the guts to keep swinging when it hurt. You think the successful ones had it easy? You think they coasted on talent and luck? Hell no. The real players, the titans, the empire builders, they got knocked down, spit blood on the ground, and stood right back up. They didn't sit there crying about it. They didn't throw a pity party. They sharpened their teeth and came back harder. Persistence is the hammer that smashes through every wall standing between you and your dreams. And you better believe there will be walls, high ones, thick ones, ones built out of fear, rejection, failure, and betrayal. But guess what? Every swing, every ounce of effort, every refusal to back down, that's how you break through. You either keep swinging or you stay broke. That's it. That's the choice. Life doesn't reward the almost committed. It rewards the obsessed maniacs who refuse to quit even when the entire world is laughing at them, even when they've lost everything, even when nothing is going right. That's where real success is forged, in the fire of defeat, in the dead silence after a brutal failure when nobody's cheering and nobody believes in you except yourself. You think the market cares about your sob story? You think opportunity gives a damn about how many times you've failed? No, it only responds to one thing: persistence. Ruthless, relentless persistence. The kind that makes you get up one more time after you've been knocked on your ass 10 times in a row. The kind that makes you push through fear, doubt, and pain because you're obsessed with the outcome. Hill made it clear. Temporary defeat is not failure unless you surrender. So when the punches come, and they will come, you stand your ground. You stare down life's brutality and you swing harder. That's how fortunes are built. That's how legacies are made. That's how the few separate themselves from the millions who gave up. Persistence is the price. Pay it without whining, without excuses, without hesitation. Pay it with your sweat, your focus, and your unbreakable will. You want real success? Then you'd better be ready to get hit, stand up, and demand more. Again and again, until the universe has no choice but to hand it over. Faith isn't about hoping, wishing, or crossing your damn fingers. Faith is about knowing deep in your soul, in your DNA, that you will win. No excuses, no doubts. When Napoleon Hill said, "Faith is the only known antidote for failure," he wasn't trying to sound poetic. He was handing you a loaded weapon to use against the armies of fear, doubt, and failure that are coming for you every single day. Faith is not soft, it's not weak, it's not blind optimism. It's a weapon, a sledgehammer that you swing against every obstacle in your path. Without faith, you've already lost. The second you start doubting, the second you hesitate, you open the door for fear to take hold. And once fear has you, it owns you. It chains you to the life you say you don't want, but secretly you're accepting, because it's easier to stay comfortable than to step into the unknown. Faith demands that you move even when you can't see the whole staircase. It demands that you act even when the world is laughing at you, spitting on you, telling you it's impossible. Faith isn't about waiting for the evidence. It's about creating the evidence through sheer willpower. Program your mind for victory. Every single day, drill it into your head that you're already successful, that you're already on top, even if the outside world hasn't caught up yet. Success is an inside-out game. If you believe you're unstoppable, guess what? Over time, you will become unstoppable. The mind doesn't know the difference between reality and a deeply held belief. So if you believe you're destined to fail, congratulations, you're right. But if you believe with unshakable certainty that you're destined to win, no matter how many times you get knocked down, the universe eventually bends to that mindset. The truth is, defeat is a coward. It feeds off weak minds. It preys on people who negotiate with their dreams, who make excuses, who give themselves permission to quit. But when it meets someone armed with real faith, with an iron will, defeat runs. It tries, it tests, but it cannot conquer someone who refuses to be conquered. That's who you have to become. The person who is so convinced of their mission, so committed to the outcome, that nothing short of death will make them stop. Look, life's not fair. You know it, I know it, but the man or woman with relentless faith doesn't give a damn about fair. They create their own destiny. They don't wait for a lucky break. They don't cry about the odds. They get up, they push forward, and they smash through whatever stands in their way. Faith makes you dangerous. Faith makes you relentless. Faith makes you a damn force of nature. You want success? Then stop hoping. Start knowing. Plant the flag, burn the boats, and fight like hell with faith as your weapon. Napoleon Hill revealed one of the greatest truths about success that most people completely ignore. No one makes it to the top alone. I don't care how talented you think you are, how smart you believe yourself to be, or how much potential your mommy told you you had. If you are trying to climb this mountain by yourself, you're already setting yourself up to fail. You need a team. You need a group of killers around you, warriors who are smarter, faster, tougher, and more ruthless about winning than you are. You need people who will call you out when you're slacking, people who will force you to level up or get left behind. That's the real power of a mastermind group. Hill made it crystal clear. Your environment shapes your destiny. When you put yourself around people who think big, people who take massive action, people who expect nothing less than excellence, you start to absorb it. You raise your standards or you get crushed under theirs. There's no middle ground. Iron sharpens iron, period. You think you can hang around broke thinkers, complainers, and losers and somehow live like a champion? Forget it. Your circle is either pulling you forward or chaining you to the floor. Which one is it for you? If you look around and you're the smartest guy in the room, you're in the wrong damn room. That's your first sign to get the hell out and find people who scare you with how high they aim. You need mentors who make you uncomfortable, peers who push you beyond your limits, allies who don't accept your excuses, the ones who force you to think bigger, move faster, and deliver better results. Being comfortable is the enemy. Growth comes from friction, pressure, and heat, just like steel forged into a sword. You think the greats made it alone? Hell no. Carnegie had his circle. Ford had his. Rockefeller had his. They understood what most people refuse to accept. Success is a team sport played by absolute maniacs obsessed with winning. And building your mastermind isn't about gathering friends to drink coffee and chit-chat about dreams. It's about forging an alliance, a war council, where strategy, accountability, and relentless execution are the currency. Look, if you're serious about success and not just talking about it to sound cool, you need to start building your mastermind yesterday. Seek out people who've already done what you want to do. Hunt down the ones who operate at levels you can barely imagine. And if they won't have you yet, earn your place, get better, add value, become indispensable. Real players don't open their circle to amateurs. They open it to warriors who bleed for greatness. Bottom line, you rise with the pack you run with. Run with lions or stay stuck with sheep. Your destiny is hanging on who you choose to surround yourself with. Choose wisely, move fast, and never, ever settle for average. Listen, you have everything you need right now to change your life. Napoleon Hill gave you the map, but you have to make the damn climb. No more excuses, no more whining. Success is reserved for the few willing to pay the full price. Get off your ass, stay hungry, and go claim what's yours.